Hello. Oh, good morning, or good afternoon, I should say. It's 12:30, January 11th, 2025, and I'm out here recording my next new film. It's exciting. New prospects, new adventures. I'm absolutely thrilled. Today I want to talk a bit more about where this channel's going and kind of what stuff you'll see from me in the future. Along the way, we'll be going across 14 miles of territory, of town, I guess, nearby. And you'll be with me as I talk about my life and the channel, and also a Q&A from you guys. So stay tuned for that. I actually had no idea it was gonna snow today. It snowed on Friday, and I found out the night before, and I was a little nervous about it because, snow's not exactly the most even terrain to go across, but I suppose it makes it for a more, interesting adventure. Well, I could just go across like a regular old sidewalk and, have a nice summer stroll, but I think this makes it a little more fun, It's I haven't really done something like this before where I go when, the danger of ice and snow and all that is super threatening. But yeah, I think it makes for a unique adventure. And, this is the first large amount of snow that we've gotten at all as of late. So yeah, I'm excited, to say the least. One of our first destinations is gonna be here at this golf course. We're gonna be going across it now that it's not so busy, and I don't have to worry about getting struck with a golf ball, unless winter golf is a sport that exists that I'm not aware of. We'll be walking down the street for a little while, and then we'll cut across to the next one. A little bit of a shortcut. But first, I want to take a couple shots of this because this is absolutely beautiful. I suppose now while we're walking, it's a good time to talk about the Breaking Out film that I released about, 8 months ago. Sorry about that. I didn't intend for it to be that long since the last film, but that film itself was kind of a quick impulse that I just kind of had an idea for a final. I was like, we're going to Chicago. It's along the field trip, and I've really wanted to go for so long. Why don't I just make a film about that trip? And I did. And that was Breaking Out. It did not disappoint with the audience count. I think right now it's at like 150 views or something like that. That's absolutely insane. Thank you all so much for that. I can't even, that's a lot of people. That's so many people. And, all for my film that I made, it was 15 minutes, but the recording and the posts and all that took hours and hours and hours. I would just spend my entire school day editing for that. And so, yeah, I really do appreciate all those views. I never do this stuff for the money or the views or anything like that. This is just kind of a hobby of mine that I do. I want to show people what it means to be outdoors and connected with other people, and that's what this channel is going to be about as I travel and all that. And gosh, just seeing how many people are actually excited for something like that is amazing. I really can't thank you all enough. Seriously. Alright, so I just checked my GPS, and we need to go that way, out there, past this golf course, and that's the next street that we have to go to. As you can see, there's a ton of geese just down there, absolutely laughing it up. Yeah, and that is something that I'm gonna have to be more aware of for sure. You know, we stay mainly on path, don't stray too far off. I like to wander, so you know, this 12 miles is gonna feel like a lot more than that. I've got about, I don't know, 4 hours before it gets dark, so you're gonna have to trek 12 miles in that amount of time, so better get moving. I gotta say, it feels really good to be out here again. I'm usually not too out that much anymore because it's, you know, the winter season and it's ice and snow and it all sucks, but you know, when I am out, it feels really good. I keep forgetting how enriching it is to be out in an environment like this until, you know, you actually show up and it feels amazing. You feel that sense of wonder again. Oof. It's a bit of a something in the road. I mean, besides all the dangers, of course, you know, this feels great. I mean, wow. Like, this is out here in suburbia. Like, I know it's a golf course, and golf courses are pretty, you know, bad for the environment with how much they mow the grass and all that, and, you know, all the water usage and all that, but in the winter, when no one's here and using it, you know, it's just, it's free, it's open. Well, further along that way is where we're going to be going. It's not too cold. Feels like roughly 20 degrees or something like that. I'm bundled up, so can't really tell. Alright. Well, let's keep going. Alright, so that road down there, right past this street, is where we're going to be heading. On my GPS, there's no path to go down there. I have no idea where that actually goes, if there is a solid path, but we're going to be taking it. So, let's go. So I guess I should explain what the title of this new series is, A Walk Down Banter Lane. Essentially, you know, I'm a guy who loves to banter all the time, nonstop rambling, nonstop yapping, that's me. And, well, I also like walking, so I often combine the two in my spare time. I'll walk all around this town quite a bit. So I decided, hey, you know, I haven't uploaded in about, I'd say, like 8 months or so. Why don't I take you guys with me? And honestly, almost slipped there. Honestly, I think this has been a great idea. Me getting lost and you guys on the ride with me and just talking about life. I think that's a great series. So expect more of this to come. It's gonna be pretty laid back. Nothing too serious, nothing too cinematic, but you know, in the meantime, before I go travel somewhere serious and actually I have to make a film out of something, enjoy whatever this is. Alright, well, okay. So I'm out here. Kind of just came up that trail right there, and it looks like, according to my GPS, I have to go to this park, which is across this whole tree line. So the issue kind of is, how do I get through that? Well, I guess we gotta weasel our way through a little bit. Yep. Hopefully this doesn't end horribly. Obviously, you know, you don't want to trespass on any property, so we're just gonna have to take the woods a little bit. Well, let's see. Alright, let's do this. Okay. This is a patch of grass that I found that has no fencing, so let's just go through the brambles. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Definitely not as bad as it looks. Alright. And with that, we have made it to a lake. If you guys have a keen eye, you'll recognize that I actually filmed this park. My breaking out film. You might recognize that flag right there. We're gonna be going around that perimeter all the way out there. Oh, I just realized I have a little thing. Well, I don't know. Is that a land urchin? Let me try and zoom in on that. That is whack. That's far out. Gotta get that out later. Gosh, I remember walking down this exact park when I was a kid. I have a lot of memories here. I'm not often here when the lake gets all melted up, or I guess I should say iced up, I don't know what I'm saying. But it's a winter wonderland out here a little bit, you know? Snow's covering all the ice, you can't even see anything. It's all white water, I suppose. Taking videos and stuff and like uploading it, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. You guys have a good one. Thank you. A couple kids stopped me by and they asked me what I was doing. But that was kind of nice. See some people, talk to them a little bit. It's kind of what I love about this sort of stuff, you know? Connecting with strangers, people you don't know. It's cool. It's pretty cool. Well, here we are. This is it. This is the old Siren area. I'd pass by this street on my bus, all the way out there. And I would just look over here and I would be like, wow, what a cool place. And I'd always wanted to sit on this little thing here. Now it's all rusted up and corroded. I mean, this thing has seen way better days, obviously. But, man, I mean, it's got, you know, some not so great things. So, I don't really intend to sit on this today, but I'm glad I got to be here. But we got a couple more stops to make. So this is just stop one. We got about 3 more close to each other. So yeah, come along for the ride.